Um, so the topic that I decided to choose was the Chinese Exclusion Act. The Chinese Exclusion Act was an act where the American government decided to put a ban on all Chinese immigrants coming to the U.S. because there's a large amount of Chinese immigrants coming to the United States, mostly California, and so they decided to put a ban on that for 10 years, trying to make the curve go down so they didn't get like overpopulation. And so for this topic, I had to choose between two um, sources. This source from the History Channel, as you can see, or a source from the AAPF, which is the African American Policy Forum. I decided to choose this one from the History Channel because I felt like it had more information and it was more in depth to help me understand things more, since I didn't know anything about this um, act before now. But the other document just didn't really give me much information. I felt like so. Um, yeah, it basically is just like it has different sections, like the Chinese immigration of like in America, and like the purpose of the Chinese Exclusion Act, the Geary Act of 1892, impact of the Chinese Exclusion Act, which is important because it's good to know how it affected things. Um, Basically, what I was trying to find, first of all, was kind of like what was the Chinese Exclusion Act, and I feel like I found that out, and questions that I needed answering or wanted to get answered by this source are kind of like, why did they do the Chinese Act? What were the impacts of it? Um, Anything along the lines of something like that. I feel like this source is reliable because it's from a like well-known source, the History Channel. We've used it many times in our own class, and it's been updated fairly recently. Is September 13, 2019, so not that recently, but pretty close. It didn't really give an author, it's just a history.com staff, so um, yeah, I guess that may not be that reliable. Um, yeah, that's basically my source.